But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just do it.
Hi, welcome to Beautiful Snow TV. Welcome back, Snowflakes, and welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video if you think this nail set was bomb. Here are the products we're going to be using. These are some pigment powders from Amazon. Don't mind that warning label. And then I also have some white gel polish there from Beetles that I already showed. These are just such beautiful colors. And now we're going to get to our prize jewel here, which is some patty gel from Evie. If you don't know her channel, check out Long Hair Pretty Nails. She has gorgeous designs, and let's jump right into it. And here we're going to start swatching, and I'm going to unbox them as well. Pretty simple packing, but very, very cute. I love the holographic look. This is such a cute thing. Like, it's simple, but it was really cute. It's informative on how to use it. Like, I really like this. This was one of my favorite colors. I bought 2 of them, but I'll only be swatching one, and that is the instructions if you want to read them on the back. These little plastic things, tinfoil things on the top of these polygels, any polygel bottle, I hate them things. They are so hard to get off. So I have to peel them back with my nippers, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and swatch these on the paper towel here, and I really, really love these colors. I really love the formula as well. I'm so proud of her for having her own polygel brand. Like, I fully support her. Like, that is my girl. Make sure y'all check her out. And this one here is called Ruby. I really, really like this color. It reminds me of Valentine's Day, almost a bloody color, almost to remind me a little bit of Halloween as well. So I feel like the color is versatile, but it is so pretty. Like, the dark glitters in it are just so gorgeous. In here we have a clear polygel. I really do feel like she did try her hardest to make this clear like Makart's Clear, which is the clearest polygel on the market. But she does also have a video on which polygels are the clearest and which ones, you know, kind of fog up. But I did go ahead and swatch that clear as well. It is very clear. I have not used it yet, but I can tell from the swatch it is clear. One here is a pink nude. I really like this color. I did feel like I did already take that one off because I wanted to see what it was, but I really did like that peachy color. I do love this color. It's really pretty, and it could go for like a cover pink or something like that. I really like that one. Isn't that gorgeous? And here we have just a normal nude. Now, I did like this nude against my skin tone. I really do feel like she kind of tailored this to, you know, work on any skin tone. Like, the nude is not too dark. It's not too, you know, bright. I really do like this color. I feel like it's a very good neutral color to use on any nail set. And here are all the colors and the swatches. Let's zoom in on these beautiful swatches, guys. Look at this color. Like, the pigmentation on these are just gorgeous. I really, really did like them. So, as promised, I am going to use that Pixie Latte. I really love the shimmers in that one, and I'm going to go ahead and use that in today's set. So, we're going to go ahead and take that and put it to the side there. Now, there was a close call between the nude and the Pixie Latte, but I'm a girl of extraness, so I love glitter. So I also got this, I do not know how to say this name. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, why would I do that? Like, I'm not even gonna butcher myself with that. So this is a peel off base. Now, I've seen it a couple times here on YouTube, but I've also seen it a few times on Amazon, and I wasn't too sure. I did see a video of someone you know, trying it out, and they said it didn't work well. I want to tell you, that worked like a charm for me, guys. Like, I will continue to use that in my peel off base method here on the channel. And here are the pigment powders. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll try to get some close-ups, but this has glitter in it. I've never seen a pigment powder that had glitter in it. I did try to open one to see like if one like the top lifted and you could like see the shimmers, but like especially in these first three that I'm picking up, the shimmers are so visible. Now I didn't really want to go for shimmers. I thought about it really bad, but the colors are gorgeous, but I really want to go for just more of a regular color, no shimmers in this, because I feel like the shimmers in the polygel are going to be good enough. And I think I'm going to be using that tower right there. And these are more like light pastel kind of colors. I just was kind of in between, but I did go ahead and pick this tower here, as I just stated before. It does have all the colors I'll be using today for the pigment powders. And let's jump right in. Look at that gorgeous color. It is so vibrant, guys. All right, and here are the nail tips we're going to be using today. You guys know I love a good stiletto. So there is the poly gel. I do have the peel off base. I'm going to go ahead and take my glove off. Now I was attempting to do, as always, y'all watch me struggle. So these are my natural nails here. One of my index finger is grown back. Sometimes I have a bad habit. If I don't have my nails done, I do try to peel them off if they snag on something or anything of that nature. So I did go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and try this peel off base. So off the bat, it is really thick, so which is a good sign. It is really thick. It does feel like a peel off base. Due to that, knowing how that would or should feel, it's like when you mix a mixture of oil and the base coat, like the regular peel off base that most YouTubers use, but it does feel like that already in a bottle. So I did go ahead and cure my thumb, and then I'm just applying this peel off base to all of my nails, and then I will cure for a full 60 seconds. So the nails are all cured, and I'm gonna attempt, as I said before, to glue my nails on the peel off base. It never works for me, even with the regular base coat and cuticle oil. And as you can see here, guys, wait for it, there it is. It just was not sticking. Now I feel like KDS glue is known for it being, instant stick, but here it just was not sticking, so I was upset about that. So I did take some base coat, as always, and we're just going to adhere the nails using base coat and my LED lamp here. And as always, we're just going to go ahead and do this for each nail, and we'll be right back with the next step. Alright, and all the nails are on and adhered with base coat, and I'm going to take that same base coat, and as always, working with poly gel, you want to lay down your foundation, and I'm going to just do this to all of the nails and cure for a full 60 seconds. And here we're going to go in with the Pate Gel. This is Pixie Latte. And I'm going to do this as a base over all of the nails and also build the nail as with this poly gel as well. Now, I can honestly say I do wish that the tubes are just a slightly bigger. I hope she comes out with bigger sizes so I can use this more often and not have to switch in between, because I really do love the formula. Now, like I said, off the bat, squeezing out the tube, you want to have your poly gel stiffer than, you know, more so loose, because, you know, it gives you more time to mold it and to really get the shape that you want from each nail that you're doing. And also gives you time to practice and, you know, just kind of work on your skill. So I feel like the more you do poly gel, the better you'll get at it. So, you know, practice makes perfect. Most of the time, you know, people be like, well, what do you do in your spare time? This is what I do in my spare time. Even if I don't have spare time, I still do it. I make time. But the more you practice something every day, the better you'll get at it. So I really feel like this is beginner friendly, and I really do feel like, I know I'm so sorry for being out of frame, guys. I will get back in frame. I do apologize. But the more you do something, the better you get at it. No one is perfect, you know. Only thing you can do is try to practice your craft until, you know, you just know what you're doing and you know it's not going to take you that long. Some people say, well, how long does it take you to do nails? Sometimes it might take you hours. Now, the only reason it might take me hours is depends on the design and actually what I'm doing to the nail set or how I'm doing it. So it just really depends. Now, laying foundation, you should be able to do that within maybe an hour or so. You know, foundation, yes, maybe an hour. So, you know, especially with poly gel, I feel like it's a relatively faster alternative when it comes to laying foundation. I feel like, you know, some people do the 1 bead method, some people do like the method I just did, the 3 beads with the 1 down the middle and the 2 on the side. Some people just do 2. They work on the tip first and then the cuticle. It's just like acrylic, but just with a gel. So don't forget, always practice and don't be too hard on yourself either. Now, the only thing I can say that glitter is in there. So obviously when it gets on your brush, it will go ahead and get in your alcohol or your slip solution as well. But that's never really a big deal. It comes with the territory of using glitter. Anybody that does nails should know that, but you know, we're beginners, some of us, so we're learning. So don't be surprised when you see all that glitter in your slip solution. So I did go ahead and do another bead off camera, and this is how the nail is looking. I built my apex pretty good and I was very proud of it, but it also was like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm going to be doing this for all of the nails, and boom, there they are. So we're going to go ahead and wipe off the tacky layer, and then we're also going to go ahead and do some filing. Okay, right back. And voila, they are all filed, shaped, and buffed. I love the apex. I love this color. This color was so beautiful. And here is the nail set we're going to be trying to do our inspo from today, but obviously we're going to be doing a stiletto shape. Just, you know, always want to add your own twist on to any inspo picture that you do have. And we're going to be using these 2 simple items here. And I'm going to be putting that white gel polish on my mixing plate. And we're going to start with our French tips. Yes, I feel like I've gotten better. I've practiced a lot more with my French tips and also with my hibiscus flowers, because that's what we're going to be doing. So I am going to be using a new brush that I did get off of Amazon. I will try to go ahead and link these down below in the description. They are double-sided, so they have different sizes on each side, and I really enjoy working with this. It was a little stiff at the beginning, but I think I cut that out of the video, and I just went ahead and started, you know, doing my Frenchies with them. So I think I didn't cut it out. Let me see. I can never remember what I did, y'all. So I feel like it was going like really stiff, and it wasn't like moving. Now you want it stiff, but you don't want it. Yeah, I didn't cut it out. Look at this. Y'all, look at this. Look how stiff that brush is. Look how it's, y'all, look at what it's doing to the French. Oh my gosh, I try to leave my bloopers in here so y'all can see how to fix them if you do run into any of these errors. And I am still a novice or a beginner, as you want to say. I am not a professional. I am just winging it as I go along and just taking y'all on the journey. Look at me stabbing the nail plate, y'all. Like, I was basically saying, let me go ahead and fix my brush, which I did. And then as you can see, it glides to the polish now. And now we're going to go ahead and smooth on that gel polish. Now that is way better. That is so much better. Yes, now the brush has a little bit more movement. So what I did was, whenever you have a new brush, let's say you want to break it in, I did dip it in some hot water and acetone as well to just kind of get the stiffness out of the brush from being stored and packed and shipped and all that stuff. So I did go ahead and get that out of the brush, and now it moves freely and it's better to paint with when doing these French tips. So I'm going to do this French tip on my thumb, and then we're going to be right back with the rest of them done as well. Okay guys, just wanted to pop in here while I'm doing that French tip. Make sure y'all follow me on all social medias. They're always in the description box below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, on TikTok. I don't have a Facebook. I repel all Facebook, but make sure y'all follow your girl, Beautiful Snow TV. It's not hard to miss. It's right there in the description box below. So I'm just taking that white gel polish and I'm just finishing off the French. And oh my gosh guys, I loved how these came out. They were so beautiful. Oh, I loved them. It was a breath of fresh air. And thank you so much for making it halfway through this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and support your girl for free. And all the nails are done with the French tips, and now we're going to go ahead and get right into the pigment powders. I was loving that French tip. We're going to be using this dotting tool here and this smaller brush, liner brush, to make the hibiscus flowers, and I'm going to be using that makeup brush to do the pigment powders on the nail. I'm going to be wearing this glove here. I did cut the tips out of the glove to, like, you know, make sure I can put it on. And just one thing I can say about the pigment powders is I knew they were messy, but I didn't know they were that messy. They are really messy, guys. Like, man, when I say I had a difficult time trying to make sure the colors didn't mix on top of each other where I didn't want them. So it was a new experience, and I now know how to use them. Make sure you don't get too much of it on your skin or the undesired area. Oh my gosh, look at the pigment on that. Oh, it was so beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and start. I want to use the residue that's on the top. Yes, I do not waste anything. When I first started putting this on the nail, I don't know if y'all saw me pause a couple seconds back. I was amazed. This was so beautiful. It was so gorgeous. Now I do say I do need to work on my blending, so I did go ahead and do that for all of the nails. And once you get done with a particular color and you want to wipe it off, I just wiped it off with my paper towel there. And these colors were so gorgeous. Like, I got 36 colors on Amazon for $12.99. You can't beat that with a stick. You just can't. No matter how much you try to do it, but you just can't beat that. So I did go ahead and apply the pink to the tip of all of the nails. And then the next color we're going to be doing is that beautiful orange sunset color. I did go ahead and use some acetone to try to get that neon pigment powder off of the nude as much as I could, but I hope it's not too noticeable, but I do notice it because I'm the one doing the nails. But we're going to go ahead and take our white gel polish there, and we're going to go ahead and start with our dotting tool. I'm going to go ahead and do our 3 dots. Now, I did find a simpler way. I'm going to be showing that in the next clip here of how to do the hibiscus flowers and make them more precise, I could say. So here I'm just kind of doing it in my old way that I saw before, and then in the next clip I'll be showing a different way. So there is different ways you can do the hibiscus flowers, and I think they're so cute. They add such a good summer vibe to the nails and to your nail art, and it'll really up your game. So continue to watch for the tutorial. And once again, guys, I do apologize for being out of frame. I did try to get better shots here in the next couple of clips, and you'll see the other way to do the hibiscus flowers as well. Okay, and here I have already started off. I almost forgot to press record, but this is how you do the hibiscus flower. So basically what I did do is I put 2 dots at 5 different points. So in the circle, of course, and what I did was I put an extra dot on the top and I connected those 3 dots. You know, you have to be really delicate and kind of, you know, really focus on the nail art, and then I just connected those. And then what I did was I used the polish that was already there inside of the petals there, inside of those dots, and I just pulled it toward the dot in the middle that I did make. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pull from that dot in the middle, and then go ahead and pull it out for the stem. And then as you see here, I'm placing my little dots of decoration on the stem part. So I do go ahead and show full circle here. So I put 2 dots, 2 dots, and then 2 dots, 2 dots, and make sure they're well proportioned. I did go ahead and do that. And then once I have that, I put a 3rd dot on top of each one of those. And this kind of connected it somewhat. And then I just went ahead and did make sure they were all correct. And if some of them, if any dot needed a little bit more polish, I did go ahead and back in with a little bit more polish. I kind of made sure my brush had enough but not too much gel polish on it. And then as you see here, I'm just going through and pulling down the edges of those dots first, and then pulling the edges down. I do apologize for being out of focus. I'm trying my hardest. With nail art, you kind of gotta, especially with the camera in the way, you gotta kind of maneuver around it. But as you can see, it's becoming the hibiscus flower already. And then you're just gonna take that same gel polish and pull to make the petals there in the middle. And that's simple as that. Dot, dot, pull, pull. And that is how you do the hibiscus flower. And doesn't that look so cute? And then I just went ahead and put my, I did a little bit of fixing, but I did go ahead and put my dot. I was trying to figure out which way I wanted the stem to come out of. I think it's going to come out on the left side there. And I'm just going to go ahead and pull that from there and feather it down the nail to make the stem. And that's how you do it. And then you just add your little decorative dots at the end of the stem. I don't know what those dots are for, but they just really add pizzazz to the nail. So yeah, and that's how you do it from start to finish. And now all the nail art is done. We're gonna go ahead and add some top coat, but I am gonna be making these nails matte to just really bring out the pigment powders. I was loving this design. So fire, so bomb. I'm using Born Pretty's matte top coat. It works so well. So here's a tip with using the pigment powders. As I did this first nail, I did notice the pigment powder started to bleed once I started putting the top coat on. So I had to constantly wipe my brush off before I stuck it back in my bottle, and just make sure that the pigment powder did not go all over the place. Now I also noticed that it did try and smear my white polish. Not sure why that was, but I did go ahead and finish off the nails. I kind of showed like where it smeared a little bit, but it really wasn't that noticeable. But to me, it was noticeable because, you know, my hard work was, you know, getting smeared. So I went ahead and added my cuticle oil to each nail. And then we just topped off the nail set, and it just came out so bomb. Despite all the many challenges that we did go through with the pigment powders getting everywhere, and, you know, the smearing of the top coat and my gel polish, but I really do feel like this set came out super bomb. I feel like I'm getting better and better every day with doing my nails, challenging myself to do new designs. And don't forget guys, you're awesome. You can do this. I'm paving the way for you guys to do this, showing y'all that this can be done. This $100 nail set, I promise you go to the nail shop, this set is $100. I promise you that. French tip, hand painted stuff, that's expensive. You can do this with less than $50, and you can still reuse the product. So this nail set came out so bomb, and I just think these nails came out so bomb. Here are the final shots. I will have a couple more shots here coming up, but just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning into this video and supporting me by watching and subscribing. It is free. I really do appreciate you, Snowflake family, for sticking around. I appreciate all the love, all the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.